Hey, what's up everyone? We are going to go do a bunch of raids here. We are now 3,560 trophies, and we've been using and effectively coming out successfully with the mummy, archers, and cannon strategy. I'm going to show you a little bit about that. So we're going to go look for gold, because we're pretty much not going to win this tournament here. And I don't really want the medals. I want to downgrade to the earlier tournament. I think we're in the platinum right now. And the easier the tournaments lower are easier, so the bronze, the silver, and the gold are a lot easier to win, and they only take 1 day to actually compete in. Which, when you look at it, you can actually generate more gems that way. So sadly, we're not finding anything here. We'll go ahead and just take the next like 180, 190. No, where's my loot? This is like the punishment I get. I just had a 600,000 last raid, so they feel bad for me. Alright, so we're going to go after this guy here. And the reason why this setup seems to work out is that a lot of people are using tons of ogres, so you need the archers to help kill the ogres. The cannons help finish everything off. I've been starting off with spamming a couple cannons. Using the hero scream is a definite must-have, especially if they have frosters, because the hero scream takes off the froster effect. So we're going to come back here and help our army of archers. Gonna bring out a few cannons. It seems like his base is almost all fireball towers. All fireball towers and all... Oh, there's a snake tower. So we're going to stay over in this corner until we can get our Sonic Blast up. Get that up. Going to leave the rest of this stuff just for the troops. Again, we can leave those guys for the troops. Come down to the corner there to heal up your guys just a little bit. That little bonus in HP will definitely go a long way. Since he's got nothing but pretty much ogres, you want to stand to the left or the right of the castle gate, and so that way the ogres can't smack you as soon as they spawn out of the castle gate. And then when you have your spells, you do want to come over a little bit to the middle and potentially hit them to weaken them. But you see, if you stand right at the front of the castle gate, you're going to get smacked right away by like 2 ogres. And 2 ogres smacking you right away will do a ton of damage. So unfortunately, we didn't get 100%. I destroyed the gate a little bit too early. And if I would have just waited another like 10 seconds, probably would have got 100%. But it's alright. 262,000. A decent amount of loot. Let's see if we can get lucky here in these chests. And nope. We only got one. So again, you'll notice 25,000, and then the next chest would have been the 82,000, and the third chest would have been the 65 gems. So I'm really not liking that feature of how you can't actually get a good value chest anymore. You have to get all 3 chests to get the best value chest. So, I'm going to voice my opinion on that, and definitely let us know your thoughts on it. I mean, overall, it looks like the chest values have increased, but it just sucks that you cannot get lucky anymore and get like a great item on your first chest. You have to actually get all the chest to get that great item. In general, you can get more loot for the first chest, but yeah, there was that one, a couple times before you get the really big chest, like 100,000 in gold, and you'd be like, yeah, I got 100,000 gold. Now it's like, oh, first chest is gonna be 10 or 15 or 20,000, guaranteed, and then the next chest might be 100,000, and the last chest, oh, it would be 300,000 in gold. So like you're just like praying to get all three chests. So you notice why the archers are working so well is because everyone is using tons and tons of ogres. Again, we're going to have a little bit of difficulty over here because the snake towers are doing a lot of damage. You want to stay away from them as much as possible. Oh shit. No! Fuck. Alright, so we are standing over here. We are healing. Heal, damn it! Heal! So we're able to protect our archers as well and heal our hero. That was a close one. We may not be able to get this base down based on that fact right there alone, because we wasted a lot of time just sitting around like trying to heal. Oh no, we're at the castle gate already, so. Yeah, see, being careful right there saved us some gems. We didn't have to spend any gems on scrolling or resurrecting. Again, he's got a lot of ogres, so we are going to go to the side. Just dodge it. And the ogres, it's very, very easy to dodge once you know how to do it. You have to go left or right. Do not back up from the ogres. Just go left or right and you'll be fine. If you back up, most likely the ogres will hit you. You can always make sure that you utilize the hero scream to speed your troops up and also to take away the frost or debuff. So we're probably not going to get 100% again, but 97, 98%, definitely good, worth it. Yep, 98%. And it gets a lot difficulter to get 100% higher up in the leaderboards. As the higher up you go, you're aiming more for just taking down the castle gate rather than getting 100%. Because the castle gate is worth like 60 or 70% alone. So you want to make that your top priority. And then you also get into the Chamber of Fortune, the treasure chest chamber right there at the end. So you get a lot of bonus loot. Well, not a lot anymore, but you get bonus loot. So gonna look for at least like 180,000 in gold. There we go. So you notice I'm not even really looking at the maps. Like it just with this strategy and this team formation and how we're playing our play style, we're not needing to really care about what they're doing defense wise. Their layout really doesn't matter. Their troops really doesn't matter. The biggest thing is to avoid those snake towers. You can avoid damage from most of the skull tower by just standing still and stopping. So this one you can see he doesn't have, oh shit. You don't want to, like, we got the poison on us. We don't want to, we don't want to be close to the snake tower to take the poison damage, because the poison damage is really, really strong. And that's part of the reason we bring the cannons, because the cannons have huge range. They annihilate those snake towers with ease. Again, move to the left or the right for the ogre. You see, we have a massive army of cannons, and they're just demolishing everything. And these aren't even max level cannons anymore. These are, I think, level 6, and they just got an upgrade. So we're going to be able to get a new upgraded cannon very soon, once we get like 9 million gold. And, I mean, the power they have already is impressive. But getting an upgrade and added power, added HP is going to be insane. And then with the, I believe they even have an elite boost, an effect there as well. So I believe that you can even make them stronger once all the issues with the Windows PC update is available. You can see we have like 10 cannons right there, demolishing the gate within like 5 seconds. So once the Windows issue is done and everyone's on the same playing field, even, well, as even as possible, we will have these elite boosts. And I'm going to go take a look here because I think that there is a boost for the cannon. And they always boost up your HP, and then they give you additional attack power as well. So if I'm correct on that, the cannon not only has a new level upgrade, but it also has this. They're going to have a massive increase in damage and also... Nope. Oh, yep. There it is. Storm Cannon. Massive increase in HP and massive increase in damage output. And they're already extremely powerful right now if you use them correctly. If you do not use them correctly, they die really easy and it doesn't get the job done. You really have to know how to use the cannons. So here we'll take a look at the newest upgrade for the cannon as well. So we have cannon level 6, then it can go up to cannon level 7. And combining those two things with the elite boost, the cannons are going to be really, really powerful. And we did a video a long time ago about are cannons overpowered. And they're not overpowered. They're just a very hard unit to use. They're extremely powerful. This is in damage per second. So when it says 394, that is damage per second. And they only shoot like once every 5 or 6 seconds. But the thing is, as they're moving, they're like charging up their shot. They're loading their cannonball. So they move, they shoot, boom. One shot does like 4,000, 5,000 damage or something crazy like that. A huge amount of damage. And then they start moving, and then they're recharging their shot. So it's damage per second. They are extremely powerful. Don't let that small little number fool you. Go ahead and do another one. Oh, nice. 194,000. And again, the archers we put in here for the effect of killing the ogres. They're also extremely cheap to spawn. The mummy's purpose is to help negate some of the damage that the hero is going to affect, or hero is going to take. So we drew those guys back there. And so this is where we're going to have to use the mummy actually, because he's got a nice defense, a very, very different defense than what we're used to fighting. The mummies are resistant to the arrows. So I would have known this if I actually looked at his base and his like troop selection, but unfortunately I didn't. So I just had to go in there and call an audible as we were running along, and we should still be able to take down this base with very little issues. Just go on the corner there to avoid the snake tower. Now we're bringing out a bunch of cannons. Again, come up here on the corner. We can go and destroy these towers over here. Leave the rest of those towers for our troops. Again, forgetting the hero screen button, which is very, very important now. So, I mean, if you utilize all the tools at your disposal, there is a great chance that you can beat almost any base. And especially when the elite boosts come, those things are going to give you added damage, and that is going to be huge. So we're just going to chill and kick it right here, recover some HP. We have plenty of time. We're practically at the castle gate, and we are just, like I said, kicking it. You can run right past all of the R blasters with the Blade Storm that will take out those guys, no problem. Typically, you don't want to stand right up front at the castle gate, but we're at full HP, so it's not going to hurt us that much. We're also kind of protecting our mummies there. And now we'll run off to the side since we have 2 mummies there. And if we were standing right at the castle gate, we might have actually died because there's 2 ogres that spawned. And again, those guys do a massive amount of damage, especially if 2 hit you. It's roughly equivalent to about 25% of your damage that an ogre will do to you if you actually get hit by his club. So 100% there. You saw we had some trouble in the beginning, but it was something we could easily overcome by just, oh, now we have to change up our strategy a little bit and bring out a mummy. The one mummy was able to take care of most of his art blasters, and then right when we were changing our strategy, his waves changed. So that's why a great wave formation is key to keeping your opponent always guessing. I think we'll do one more raid here, and then we'll call it quits. We're probably running pretty low on food as well, so then it typically does decrease gold-wise as you raid a lot more. The game subsidizes a certain amount of loot, and after you take that loot away, it slowly decreases. So that's why we're seeing nothing above 100,000 now. So we may end up calling it quits right now because we're just wasting lots of gold by searching for opponents. So we'll do this one for 153. And unfortunately, it's not as high as we'd like, but it's better than spending 2,000 every time to click next and go through it. You can look on the favorites list. I prefer just to go through the next button because it's quicker, more efficient for the videos especially, and you can potentially get those 400,000 or 500,000 loot bases a lot easier on there, I find. Oops. So a snake tower right there. Stay up to the side to avoid that snake tower. He has a lot of damage output right there. So we are going to stop. Let the mummy draw some attention. And this one actually might kill us. He has a good base design here. Very, very damaging setup. So we are going to actually have to go and scroll here. Very, very nice base layout. So I applaud you, Mr. Whoever your king is. You have a very, very good base, but unfortunately we will still go through it with one scroll. But you made us use a scroll. That is a quite an accomplishment with this attack setup. So he had a good variety of Arb Blasters, Gargoyles, and Snake Towers, Skull Towers, Firebolt Towers. Good combination of those kinds of units. You see, he didn't have, I don't think, any ogres at all. Okay, we're just going to chill back here, recover our HP. We have plenty of time. We don't want to rush forward and then not get 100% or die at the castle gate, because the castle gate does do a really high amount of damage to you. And especially he has gargoyles, so if he pops out a gargoyle wave and my hero's right there with no reinforcements, no mummy to take the heats, the hero could just kaboom and die. So 100%, again, congratulations. You made us use a scroll. Meow, me, family. Great job, actually. Great base there. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll try and get you the latest Royal Revolt news as soon as possible.